tell me all this where I'm supposed to like take this over, but every time I make a decision, you got something to say.
Well, yeah, when you make a stupid decision, yeah.
Best part of my job is working with my family every day, and the worst part of my job is working with my family.
Most people know Corey Harrison as Big Hoss from Pawn Stars, but behind the scenes, his journey at the gold and silver pawn shop took unexpected turns. From intense family negotiations to personal struggles and a serious car accident, Corey's path to losing ownership is filled with dramatic twists. Did you know his divorce and his grandfather's will played significant roles? But before we get into the revelations about why Corey lost his stake, we need to understand the early events that shaped his career. Richard Corey Harrison was born on April 27, 1983. He is the son of Kim and Rick Harrison and the grandson of Richard Benjamin Harrison. Together, they co-owned the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas. Corey has two brothers, Adam and Jake Harrison. From a young age, Corey was surrounded by the world of pawning, a family legacy that would shape his career and future. Corey began his journey at the gold and silver pawn shop at the tender age of 9. Even as a child, he was immersed in the hustle and bustle of the shop, learning the ropes and soaking up the knowledge from his father and grandfather. His early start laid a strong foundation for his future role in the business. As he grew older, Corey took on more responsibilities at the shop. Known by his nickname Big Hoss, he eventually became the manager of the day-to-day operations, overseeing 30 employees. This was no small feat, and Corey quickly proved himself to be a vital part of the shop's success. He made the most purchases out of anyone in the shop, showing a keen eye for valuable items and good deals. Corey's path was not always smooth. Plots of the popular TV show Pawn Stars, which featured the shop, often depicted Corey clashing with his father and grandfather. These conflicts usually centered around his knowledge of the shop's inventory, his managerial duties, and his judgment in sales. One of the recurring themes was Corey's tendency to purchase expensive items, which sometimes put him at odds with Rick and the old man. Corey's presence on Pawn Stars extended beyond the shop's doors. He, along with his father Rick and friend Chum Lee, appeared as themselves in the November 3, 2012, episode of the American TV series iCarly, titled I Lost My Mind in Vegas. This crossover showcased the popularity of Pawn Stars and its characters, bringing Corey and the shop into the broader entertainment world. Corey Harrison's personal life has had its share of ups and downs, particularly with his marriage and divorce from Karina Harrison, known as Kiki. Karina became a public figure through her marriage to Corey, star of the hit TV show Pawn Stars. Despite their short union, her life continues to intrigue many. Karina was born and raised in San Diego, California. Her Greek heritage is reflected in her name, which means maiden. Despite her brief time in the limelight, she has managed to keep much of her life private. The details of how Corey and Karina met remain a mystery, as Corey, often private about his personal life, never disclosed much about their relationship during the show's run. After dating quietly, they married on May 26, 2017, in a private ceremony in Karina's hometown of San Diego, attended only by close family members. However, their marriage was short-lived. A year into their union, the couple found themselves struggling with conflicting work schedules and the demands of their professional lives. Corey mentioned in an interview that despite their separation, they still had mutual respect and love for each other, stating, "Karina and I love each other very much. With our competing work schedules, we just weren't able to make the marriage work but remain good friends and want only the best for each other." Corey filed for divorce in August 2018, and the proceedings concluded swiftly by September 10, 2018. Despite the end of their marriage, the couple had a significant life event together. In October 2018, they welcomed a son whom they named Richard Benjamin Harrison in honor of Corey's beloved grandfather. Corey expressed mixed emotions about becoming a father, saying, "I'm happy and I'm nervous as hell." Karina also shared her hopes for their son, wishing he would inherit Corey's eyes. Karina Harrison, on the other hand, had established herself as an executive assistant in Las Vegas before marrying Corey. This role typically earns between $60,000 and $90,000 annually in the United States. Since their separation, Karina has maintained her privacy, but it's likely she continues to advance her career in the administrative field, leveraging her skills and experience to pursue new opportunities. Interestingly, this wasn't Corey's first divorce. He was previously married to his high school sweetheart, Charlene, whom he married in 2009 and later divorced in 2015. Despite Corey Harrison's personal struggles, the most significant event that impacted his life and career was a car accident on September 13, 2023. This incident occurred in Las Vegas when Corey's Ford F-250 was seen swerving into a bike lane, ultimately leading to his arrest for driving under the influence, DUI. On that night, Corey was pulled over around 2 a.m. The arresting officer noted his bloodshot eyes and detected a strong odor of alcohol coming from inside the truck. Despite Corey's claims that he had only one drink earlier on a flight from Minnesota, where he was filming Pawn Stars Do America, his behavior suggested otherwise. Corey failed the field sobriety test, which he later attributed to a combination of factors, including a badly infected right shin and the uneven surface where he was tested. Despite these claims, the evidence against him was substantial. When the breathalyzer machine malfunctioned, a blood sample was taken instead. The results of this test led to his arrest and booking for DUI. Driving under the influence is a serious crime with potentially deadly consequences. Alcohol impairs judgment, coordination, and reaction time, leading to dangerous driving behaviors. In Corey's case, this lapse in judgment endangered not only his life but also public safety. The legal consequences were immediate and severe, including the risk of heavy fines, jail time, and the potential loss of his driver's license. As a public figure, Corey's actions carried additional weight. Known for his role on Pawn Stars, his arrest sent a troubling message to fans and the public. Consequently, he faced significant public backlash and was suspended from his role on the show. The public outcry was significant, with many expressing outrage over the danger he posed and the example he set. In response to the accident, Corey released a public statement apologizing for his actions and committing to address his alcohol problem. He promised to seek treatment and support efforts to prevent drunk driving. This move was essential for his personal recovery and public image. It demonstrated a willingness to take responsibility and make amends, which was crucial for restoring his reputation. Corey's explanation for the incident included claims about his vehicle's mechanical issues and his infection affecting his balance. He maintained that he had not consumed any alcohol after landing in Vegas, despite the police findings. Following his car accident and subsequent legal troubles, Corey Harrison faced another personal struggle with his health. Known affectionately as Big Hoss, Corey's health journey took a significant turn when he discovered he was pre-diabetic. This diagnosis became a wake-up call, prompting him to make drastic changes in his lifestyle to avoid further health complications. In 2014, Corey underwent lap band surgery, a procedure that helped him shed almost 200 pounds. He went from weighing around 400 pounds to a much healthier weight. This surgery was a pivotal moment for Corey, as it not only transformed his physical appearance but also improved his overall well-being. He committed to a healthier diet and a regular exercise routine, realizing just how unwell he had felt at his previous size. The weight loss surgery and subsequent lifestyle changes were essential in managing his pre-diabetic condition and avoiding the progression to full-blown diabetes. However, Corey's journey wasn't just about physical health. The emotional toll of recent events had a profound impact on him. The tragic loss of his younger brother, Adam Harrison, on January 20, 2024, at the age of 39, deeply affected Corey. Although Adam did not appear on Pawn Stars, his death was a significant blow to the family and fans alike. Corey publicly expressed his grief by posting a heartfelt tribute to his brother on Instagram, sharing a childhood photo that captured their bond. The weight of these personal losses, combined with the stress from his car accident and legal issues, undoubtedly took a toll on Corey's mental and emotional health. Losing a sibling is a devastating experience, and Corey's visible distress highlighted the profound impact Adam's death had on him. Despite these challenges, Corey has shown resilience. Rumors have circulated about him suffering from a brain attack, but these claims are purely speculative and unfounded. Currently, Corey's health appears to be stable. He maintains his weight through a strict diet and regular exercise, ensuring that his physical health remains in good condition. The passing of Corey Harrison's grandfather, Richard "the Old Man" Harrison, deeply affected him both personally and professionally. Richard Harrison, a central figure on the History Channel's Pawn Stars, died on June 25, 2018, after a long battle with Parkinson's disease. He was 77. For Corey, the loss was not just of a family member, but of a mentor and a best friend. Richard Harrison, known affectionately as "the Old Man," was a beloved figure on Pawn Stars, famous for his gruff demeanor and sharp wit. He co-owned the gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas with his son Rick Harrison, and it was this shop that served as the backdrop for the show. Richard's presence on the show and in the shop was a significant part of its success, drawing viewers with his no-nonsense attitude and vast knowledge. Corey, who worked alongside his grandfather for 15 years, often looked to him for guidance and wisdom. Their bond went beyond business, as Richard was instrumental in shaping Corey's career and work ethic. Richard's influence on Corey was profound, teaching him the importance of hard work, dedication, and family values. The death of Richard left a void in Corey's life, both emotionally and in the daily operations of the pawn shop. The impact of Richard's death was felt by the entire Harrison family and the staff at the pawn shop. Richard's passing marked the end of an era for the shop and the show. His leadership and experience were irreplaceable, and his absence brought significant challenges. Corey and his father Rick had to navigate these challenges while mourning the loss of a family patriarch. Corey's grief was compounded by the pressure to maintain the pawn shop's success without his grandfather's steady presence. The old man was a pivotal figure in the shop, and his passing meant that Corey and Rick had to step up to fill the gap. This responsibility weighed heavily on Corey, who was already dealing with personal issues and health challenges. The fans of Pawn Stars also mourned Richard's passing, showing an outpouring of support and condolences to the Harrison family. Richard's death was a reminder of his widespread influence and the affection fans had for him. His life and legacy were celebrated by many, but for Corey, it was a personal loss that took a significant toll on his well-being. Corey Harrison's net worth is a testament to his entrepreneurial spirit and successful career on Pawn Stars, estimated at around $4 million. His wealth primarily stems from his ownership in the world-famous gold and silver pawn shop and his extensive television career. However, several factors contribute to his financial success. Firstly, Corey's co-ownership of the pawn shop is a major source of his income. The shop, a popular tourist destination in Las Vegas, generates substantial revenue through the sale of pawned items and interest on loans. Corey's share of these profits significantly boosts his net worth. The shop's popularity, bolstered by its feature on Pawn Stars, ensures a steady stream of customers and high sales. Corey's television career also plays a crucial role. As a main cast member on Pawn Stars, he earns a substantial salary. The show's success has led to numerous other television opportunities for him, including appearances on American Restoration, Counting Cars, and I Bought a Funeral Home. These appearances not only add to his income but also increase his visibility and fan base, enhancing his marketability. In addition to his television earnings, Corey has ventured into writing. His book, License to Pawn, Deals, Steals, and My Life at the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop, provides insights into his experiences in the pawn business. The book sales contribute directly to his income and establish him as an expert in the field, opening up further opportunities for speaking engagements and consultancy roles. Endorsements are another lucrative aspect of Corey's financial portfolio. He has endorsed various products and services, including Pawn Stars branded merchandise and a line of firearms. These endorsements not only provide direct income but also help maintain his public presence and credibility. Corey has also made strategic investments in real estate and other businesses. These investments generate income through rent, dividends, and capital gains. The diversification of his portfolio helps mitigate risks and provides long-term growth potential, adding to his overall wealth. Investments in real estate also offer tax benefits, reducing his tax liability and increasing his net worth. Beyond investments, Corey has launched several business ventures. He has a clothing line featuring Pawn Stars branded merchandise and other apparel, generating revenue through online and in-store sales. Additionally, he co-owns Chumley's, a Pawn Stars-themed restaurant and bar in Las Vegas. This restaurant, themed around the show, attracts fans and tourists, generating significant revenue through food, beverages, and memorabilia sales. Corey's social media presence is a valuable asset. With over 5 million followers on Instagram and over 1 million on Twitter, he uses these platforms to promote his businesses and connect with fans. His posts can drive sales for his clothing line and restaurant and promote Pawn Stars, contributing indirectly to his income. Social media also enhances his visibility, making him a more attractive partner for endorsements and collaborations. The success of Pawn Stars itself is a significant contributor to Corey's wealth. The show's popularity has remained high over the years, attracting millions of viewers and generating substantial revenue for the History Channel. Corey's role in the show has made him a household name, ensuring a steady income and providing a platform for his other ventures. In Season 7 of Pawn Stars, Corey Harrison reached a pivotal moment in his career at the world-famous gold and silver pawn shop. Frustrated by his lack of ownership in the family business despite his significant contributions, Corey decided it was time to assert his worth. He delivered an ultimatum to his father, Rick Harrison, and grandfather, Richard Harrison. If he didn't receive a 10% stake in the shop, he would leave to pursue other opportunities. This bold move underscored Corey's determination and belief in his value to the business. He had been working at the pawn shop since he was a child and had grown to manage its day-to-day operations and a team of 30 employees. His extensive knowledge and ability to make significant purchases had become integral to the shop's success. Despite his contributions, Corey felt that his lack of equity in the business did not reflect his dedication and hard work. The tension surrounding Corey's demand was palpable, with viewers wondering if he would really leave the family business. Eventually, Rick and Richard responded with a compromise. Instead of the 10% stake Corey requested, they offered him a 5% partnership with the potential for a larger stake in the future. This offer included a raise, recognizing Corey's critical role in the shop's operations. Corey accepted the 5% stake, marking a significant step forward in securing his future within the family business. This decision also highlighted his commitment to the shop and the family legacy, even though he didn't get everything he initially demanded. By agreeing to this partnership, Corey ensured his continued involvement in the business while also laying the groundwork for future growth and expansion. Despite Rick Harrison remaining the primary owner, Corey's increased involvement in management and operations positioned him as a crucial figure in the shop's future. His role has only grown over the years, with him poised to potentially take over the shop's leadership one day. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel, The Celebrity X Files, for more documentaries like this. Thank you for watching.